to Center Hice Productions. It is July 10th, 2023. If you could please hit the likes and subscribes, it'd be much appreciated. Just a few couple signing stories. They're minor signings that I haven't spoke of yet. One was today, that came out today, and we'll talk about that. And just also some other rumors in Habland. Okay, so we'll start off. This morning it was reported that Mitchell Stevens of the Tampa Bay Lightning was signed to the Habs. Now he was on board with the Rocket there, I believe, last year at the end. So interesting, but I think that's more of a Laval signing than anything. So that being said, just wanted to let you know on that. Seems like it's an all-right sign. They got to put some leadership back in with losing Richard and Bazile, which it looks like they're doing. Then we're going to talk about Elijah Anderson, which that was the one guy I didn't talk about because I wanted to be more sure of myself with that signing. And from what you could be seen of it, he was a seventh overall pick, and for the LA Kings, and it just didn't pan out. He never reached his potential. So again, a project player for Kent Hughes seems to be projecting these, and this could turn out to be a big blessing if Martin St. Louis can rejuvenate this guy's career. This could be a thing that starts with Laval, or who knows, maybe he cracks the lineup right away. Excuse me. Then we go to the next new bit of news, and that would be that news came up this morning that in the day that Kent Hughes and Alex Newhook are very close to having a deal done. Pretty much everything is all together. There's only one area now. I don't remember if that was length of the contract or if they were just off slightly by numbers. It was reported they're that close, so it's pretty much a done deal. So expect to hear something on Newhook very, very shortly, because the negotiations are going quite well. Next thing I just wanted to discuss was the defenseman I discussed in our pilot young prospects from rookie camp, and it's Adam Anstrom. And I'll keep running this guy's name because he's been a pleasant surprise. And don't be surprised if he steals a job in the future. I wouldn't say it would be this year, but I would say expect it maybe next year after this season. I would expect watch this kid. They say he's pretty close to being ready now. So I would say watch him. He's been a pleasant surprise in the drafts that Kent Hughes has made, and I wouldn't be one bit surprised. I think it's going to be guys like Barron that are going to have to watch out, because I believe he's a right-sided defenseman as well. So, and Stubel's doing well as well. So we're going to have a lot of pressure in this training camp coming up for guys fighting for jobs. So that being said, that's a pleasant problem to have right now. So next thing was going to be, just wanted to say, way to go, Kent Hughes. If we look back now, we're hearing a lot of rumors out of Pittsburgh that they're trying to unload Jeff Petrie. And, you think that trade last year for Mike Matheson, and I believe it was a fourth-round pick with him, looks like we fleeced Pittsburgh the way we got fleeced by the Avalanche. So definitely a fleecing. I mean, we really won that trade hands down. Evidently, he didn't flourish in Pittsburgh. Matheson came around and turned out to be quite a blessing for us. And then Ryan Poehling, it just didn't seem to work out, and they just let him walk. I think the contract was up, and he went on to Philadelphia just recently. So, yeah, there's partners out there. I think I'm not sure who it is that they're close to making a deal with, but there was a team mentioned. I'll have to go back to that. I had it in front of me, and of course it's not coming to my head, but there's a team that's very close to making that deal with Pittsburgh because they're after a much higher prospect for a defenseman in a trade. And if Petrie would be thrown into the baggage back. So anyhow, I think yes, it was San Jose. That's who it was because they're after Eric Carlson. So that would be quite something. So, but it just shows Hughes really stole on that trade. So great job, Kent Hughes. So these guys know what they're doing. We got to keep our faith in them. I think yes, we are going to hold them accountable in this sense that we're going to expect. Okay, you knew what you're doing with these drafts, but we are expecting. Like we know, we're waiting for that next Max Mazda. So hopefully that'll be the next draft or something, or he makes a trade. So let's hope because there's plenty of depth defensemen in our system. So anyway, just wanted to shout out that way. And again, you look at the news broke this morning that DeBrincat was traded to Detroit. Of course, Stevie Y knows what he's doing, and it's just puts him so much farther ahead. Now they're pretty much a sure thing to make the playoffs, and they're going to be above us a little bit, ahead of us in the future. So this is going to be a team that's going to be quite a challenge for us because they're moving forward. And let's just Stevie Y does a wonderful job of building teams. He's just amazing with what he does. And I did hear that Zadina got picked up by somebody as well today, taking a chance on him. I don't think it was anything major. However, he did get picked up. Again, more so impressed with what Detroit did. And of course, Ottawa didn't get back what they gave up a boatload for him last year, but they did all right. Cavado was a part of that. Another fellow that was half decent, but nowhere near the level of Birmingham. A couple first rounders. First rounder, I think, I'm not sure, in a later draft. Anyhow, they didn't get anywhere near what they paid for him. However, they did all right. But amazing how Dorian looked like the genius last year in free agency the year before, and or in the trade department, sorry. And a year later, he doesn't look so hot in that deal. However, he did manage to do okay. He definitely lost more than what he got back, but he did okay in the return. Not as good as what he put out. However, just saying that, so guys in Hadland, I wouldn't expect a whole lot. I'd say that pretty much everything is pretty much done, other than the few signings that are left. That's all you're going to probably hear now. Is you're probably going to hear of New Hooks signing and whoever else needs to be signed. And I would say keep an eye on this in training camp coming because it's going to get quiet for that period right before, I'd say from here on in till training camp. It's going to be very quiet, I believe. And then I think they knew what they were doing when they went and got those 3 goaltenders in the draft, Fowler and the 2 gentlemen. So they definitely recognize we got a problem in the goaltending area. And I think right now this is going to be Kate Primo's last opportunity to either crack Montreal, which I highly doubt he's going to. Most of us who have played or have some insight into it can see he's not NHL material. He would have cracked it by now. He's had plenty of chances. So I do not see him. He's going to have to beat out Jake Allen for that position, and I can't see him doing it. So I think you're going to see him go on waivers, and somebody will pick him up, of course. But I think you're seeing it. This will be the last crack at the can, and we'll see what happens. It is what it is. But you can tell the Habs are gearing up for who's going to be the replacement. And I think, honestly, I think with the progression, I think we should expect the way Sam Montembeault played last year, expect him to progress even further. And I think he will take the lead role for the time being. That's not to say in the future when our kids are done being developed. So I want to thank you for joining me at Center Hice Productions. Please hit the likes and subscribes. Tell your friends, family, and anybody else you can. We'd muchly appreciate it. Let's hit 100 likes today. And I want to thank you very much again. And I expect there to be some movement. And where's the puck drop first? Here at Center Hice. God bless you all.